I don't think I've ever gone to Powell Butte and not seen an American kestrel. I've seen northern flickers, as well as a whole slew of songbirds that you can hear in the forest, but you just can't see them. There isn't anything like that in New York City. When you get here, you feel like you're at home. And it's a small city in a big town, and it's exactly what I wanted. I work for the Audubon Society running a camp program where we take the underserved out into nature and teach them about trees, about plants, about birds. The best part is that a lot of these campers have never been to most of the parks that we're going to. Working with these kids in the low-income communities, the underserved population, it's how I grew up. I want to mentor kids that may or may not know that they have this in them.
So, what you're looking for are some key features. You want to look at what the face looks like. What kind of markings does it have on its face? Is it big? Is it small? What color?
It's not seen in front of her.
I grew up in the Lower East Side of New York, in Manhattan. It was in the 80s. It was a lot of drugs, a lot of gangs, a lot of violence. My parents weren't very comfortable letting me play outside. I went to a high school for environmental studies, and they had a lot of different opportunities for kids who were, born and raised in New York City, to give them the opportunity to kind of head out into the wild. And at that point, I kind of got hooked. And so every time I came back to New York City, I just wanted to get out again.
Big head.
And everyone believes that we're still in Portland. We're still in Portland, and we can see deer, and we've seen falcons, and a bunch of different birds.
Where?
They had never held binoculars before in their lives, and it was really interesting trying to teach them how to do that. And at first it was a super big distraction, but the minute they understood how to focus, they were totally into really looking at the birds. You're answering questions by asking questions because they're answering it themselves. And I think that the Audubon Society camps do that, and it's a phenomenal way to teach. If we aren't bringing them out to nature, then we are losing the conservationists of the future.